What's happening, everyone? Welcome to another tutorial. Today, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be doing a Detroit beat, breaking down how I'd make a beat in the style of Rio Da Yung OG, Sunday, etc. So let's get into it. So I've already set the tempo, first of all, to 204 BPM, and that's to just so it's jumpier than usual. Not by too much, but you definitely notice the difference. So I'm going to pull up Nexus. And Rio's beats, mainly energy beats, a producer that he's worked with quite often, to be honest. Mainly strings, the dark strings, but it's a fast melody. Nexus 5, I've not really used many of the strings out of here, so we're going to have a good look. This one might work. It sounds dark. We're going to set the scale to D sharp minor. It's already in D sharp minor. First note will be D sharp. We're just going to go for a fast melody, just see what we come up with. Sounds to we're going to push that up an octave on the second part of the melody just to create tension, keep the beat going. It just keeps that excitement there, the audience listening. Just keeps it interesting, that's the word. Now we're going to go with a piano. I was going to go with my go-to piano, but we'll test out another one on Nexus. Everyone will know this one from Nexus. They'll know already what piano I'm going for. The Arena, Ambience. It's mad. It's a famous preset, bro, let's be honest. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's too many songs that have come out with this preset. Let's just stick with that one note. What are you thinking, D sharp 4 or go back down to the 2? The 2 sounded hard. The only thing I'm going to go with a 4 because I don't want it to clash with the 808s and stuff that are going to come in next. And you'll understand. We might change it in the future, we'll see. Let's just test out a few more strings. No. 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 This one just sounds more gritty, bro. It sounds more dark, sounds more moody. We're going to the modern Detroit kit. Just add that in, obviously. Mainly I do just use just the one note, the C5. Naturally, we're going to want a spins 808. So I'll just search spins. A few of them will pop up. I like the J Cactus ones. This one just sounds a bit darker. There's a bit more low end in there. I'm sure the root note of this is a C. Yeah, it is. Just testing out the bounce. You got to test out the bounce to see what sort of jump in the C I go for. And that's exactly what I want. I was going to keep it on the C, but now I've just tested the D sharp. That's definitely the one. That's definitely the one. As you can tell already, you already know where we're going with this one. You know this one's going to be hard. So I'm thinking of putting an open hi-hat, sort of using it as a cymbal, but in some of Rio's beats and stuff like that, the open hi-hat does come just before the snare, so I probably will change it for the cymbal. We'll just see how it goes. And I'm keeping the second one short because that's where the snare is going to come in right here. You just want to cut it off. Let's add in a snare because then we know more or less what it's going to sound like. This snare's the 100%. Add the classic clipper on straight away. It's just going to sound hard, I know it is. Let's test it on the D sharp. That does sound hard. I'm torn here between the C and the D sharp. I've added that extra open hi-hat at the end. I didn't think it would sound right, to be honest, but it's worked. But we are going to add the cymbal and just test between A and B. Naturally with these hi-hats, a natural two-step, maybe double it up at the beginning. I don't know if that hi-hat's too high pitch though, but we can lower it a bit. That F sharp does sound hard. I'm just thinking, is it too low? I think that's the perfect sweet spot for that closed hi-hat. Let's just join them together. Command and L for Mac. What I do sometimes, 4 notes. thinking? Yay or nay? We'll stick with a double step just for now. Right, what's next? What's next? I know what kick's next. We're going to use this modern Detroit kit for most of the beat, and we're going to test out all the kicks from it. I don't necessarily double the kick up. I'll keep it as a single and let the 808 have a little bounce. I think that's worked quite well, the single kick. Need the 808 on the double, and double the kick up on the last bar. I'm liking that kick so far. That one's alright, to be honest. That one sounds alright in the headphones, but overall I can't see it sounding good. I feel like I've used that kick before. I'm liking that one too for this style of beat. Sound, yeah, similar. Might be that one. It's sounding like it could be that one. Might as well try the last three, but I'm thinking 17's won it. Do you know what it is? They've all got a different feeling to them, of course, but it changes the beat entirely. I think 19's won it. Just for this type of beat we're going for, I think it's this all day. Feel like we need a zap in there. percussion, see what we've got in here. Yeah, I've not used a stomp in a while, you know. I don't know. I don't think I want it in, to be honest. We'll definitely have this in. Let me know, do we need to do this every time on the drums? I don't know. I feel like there's a better sound for that there. That's coming in regardless. What's happened there? I didn't shut that down then. I know I didn't. I think we need another perk. We'll add this in 100%. I have used that a few times, you know, I'm sure I have. See what it sounds like. Naturally, we're going to add that in for the intro. Let's just go in this other, sort of a Detroit kit, it's a Bay kit, but that's the sound we wanted. No, definitely not there anyway. It was clashing with that effect I added in. Is that one better than that? They're the same, just one's louder. Right, let's see what we've got here. Let's split the channel. Add the tag in. Oh wait, I'm gonna add one more snare, quick. And you'll see why in a minute. Did I put that stomp still in? Is that stomp still in? Right, we'll go to the stomp quickly. Right, then we're going to add another pattern. Add this snare, you'll see why, it's going to be mad. Does need turning up, I know that. What we'll do, we'll just chop that there. I don't know why it keeps doing this, someone let me know. Why don't you cut it? I've got it on the lat. Oh, I did have, didn't I? Let me double check that. I'll chop it on the line. It didn't get chopped on the line though, do you know what I mean? We'll turn that down. That might be alright there, yeah. This get chopped proper. See, that one did, I don't understand it, you know. I'm just gonna add the arrangement quick and then you can see. I feel like everything's a bit quiet, you know, but we'll see when I go through it now. Just add it all in. Normally I add certain things in first, like the bass and the kicks will go first. A mad habit. But for this one right here, just going in how it is. That's not even in the beat no more.
Waves made.
Right, you see what we did there? The snares was just too quiet there. Right, let's hear it from the top now.
Waves made.
have it. I was going to say it's a quick one, but I don't even know how long it's been. Half an hour. So yeah, decent timing. That's how you make a Detroit beat in the style of Rio Da Yung OG. It's one of them hard Detroit beats. It's not more UK style. If you want me to touch on the UK style, I'll do that. That's a lot more piano, bass and stuff like that. That's just a quick, basic Rio Da Yung, but a hard one though. So yeah, subscribe, like, comment. I'm out.